I mean, I don't know if you could have drawn it up any better than that.
What?
I really don't know. Did any of us have that? Like, listen, all day today I had this feeling like they were gonna win. I was like, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they pick up a W tonight.
Hearing something weird. Was that a Leafs blowout in game one?
It sure was.
Woo!
Like I said, all day today I was kind of like, you know what? I have a good feeling. I think they're gonna win. I really do.
Wow.
I didn't see them blowing the doors off the Tampa Bay Lightning. And we're going to relish in this. And before all you trolls, because that's exactly what you are, you're trolls, you're fans of other teams that deliberately go out of your way to seek Leafs content and a Leafs podcast so you can talk shit in the comments. You're damn right we're going to enjoy every victory that we can possibly get in the postseason, especially one like that. It's pretty much all positive across the board tonight. I mean, like, let's talk observations from the game. So, first and foremost, Kyle Clifford gets thrown out in the first, 7 minutes for a pretty dirty hit. And this ends up putting the Leafs in a 5-minute PK situation. And that is what really turned the game around because they dominated the Lightning for all 5 minutes of that penalty kill.
I mean, when a penalty is called against the Toronto Maple Leafs this season, you've kind of had to say to yourself that, wait, sometimes the best version of this hockey team is when they're on the penalty kill.
Yes.
And tonight was the perfect example of that. Not a lot of 5-on-5 play going on, which is what the bread and butter is in winning a series and being the Stanley Cup champions. But getting off to a start like that with maybe arguably the most energy part of your hockey team being the penalty kill, having that opportunity to get everybody in the game and fired up and gather some momentum. Man, it was pretty wild, the whistles tonight.
Yes.
The whistles were out and ready to go, man.
So that's observation number 2 is, there's a lot of talk about playoff hockey. We've talked a lot about it and all the whistles go away. That was not the case for tonight. They were calling everything and it really impacted the game. I think Tampa got in their heads a little bit about it and it opened up more space for the Mitch Marners, who had a fantastic game tonight.
Yeah.
To create.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the primarily main reason we were concerned with the Leafs is just their lack of toughness, and then the refs pull out the whistles tonight, call everything, take the whole toughness element out of the game and standing up for yourself element out of the game. Even though there was times where that did happen,
it was a line brawl at the end of the game,
and you couldn't really do anything dirty during the entire game. So that opened up everything the Leafs want to do to every single hockey team in this league. And look what happened when that got eliminated from the hockey game.
They took over.
Endless opportunities.
So that brings me to my third and I think most relevant observation, which is when the Maple Leafs push the pace, I don't think this Tampa team can contain them. And I don't think that's just a tonight thing either. I think that's in general. I think when they get on their high horse and they get moving, I don't think the Lightning can keep up with them.
What I saw early was it was Lightning early. It was easy breakouts, forechecking, Leafs having tough breakouts, Lightning putting pressure. And then it just dawned on me right there. Hockey is such a simple game sometimes. If the Leafs make breaking out of the Lightning zone difficult, that makes all the difference in the world in this series. Every single time the Tampa Bay Lightning try to set up an easy breakout, if there is some sort of Leaf player in that O zone disrupting the play, man, does that make a difference for them. And that involves moving your feet, being aware, being in the game. Man, if they could do that, if they could just make things difficult, because when they force turnovers, that's when the Kyle Dubas method takes effect. It's offense, creativity. And that is created through working hard and making things harder for the Tampa Bay Lightning in their own end. If they can do that, for the majority of this series, man, they're giving themselves a good chance.
Why was the penalty kill so effective?
Aggressiveness. I said we watched the game together, and it's why did the Leafs penalty kill get better? Well, I think they just watched tape on their own power play. Their power play shuts down when they try to do the draw pass in the neutral zone, and another team's aggressive and takes the puck away. They must have just watched their own power play so many times that they figured out, wait, maybe if we defend the way teams are defending us on our power play, we can be aggressive and create so many odd man rushes and 2-on-1s and lead the league in shorthanded goals. It's mind-boggling what teams turn into when they're on the power play. It's just everybody floats, everybody thinks it's easy, everybody's moving at a slow pace trying to set things up. And the Toronto Maple Leafs have just figured out that if you're just super aggressive on the penalty kill, yeah, you might give up the odd goal because that's just hockey, but man, you can create a lot of 2-on-1s, a lot of scoring chances, and create a lot of momentum. And that's what they did right off the bat.
We said during our preview show a couple of days ago that they would need Jack Campbell to play well, gets a shutout opening night. They would need their big boys to play like big boys. Austin Matthews scores 2 goals. Mitch Marner scores 1. Mitch Marner, an absolute force all over the ice tonight, especially on the PK. He is an elite penalty killer in this league. And then we said they would need depth contributions from their depth players. David Kampf with a takeaway, shorthanded goal, and then an all-time celly after scoring.
Yes, a welcome to the playoffs type celly for David Kampf. And don't forget about Pierre Gretzky or Wayne Engvall.
Just again, another guy all over the ice in the middle of scrums. Mikheyev all over the ice tonight. I thought, there was some controversy going into this game a little bit about the decision to sit Jason Spezza. And I think you could have interchanged him and Blackwell. You made the interesting point that you think maybe Keefe feels that Blackwell's contribution on the PK is more valuable than Spezza's contribution on the power play, which I thought was a really good point. But when Clifford went out, we're kind of going, oh no, like what's going to happen with this fourth line situation? This is not good. They're down a guy already, and that they didn't look back at all.
It's a scoreless hockey game. I just, there's not a lot of things you could look at this game and be like, that was a negative.
No.
It was positive all around the board.
Yes.
And I, trust me, for all you trolls out there, trust me, I know. I've seen enough Leaf hockey to know that game one, great win. I think they needed to win this game tonight to get out to a good start.
I told you, man, I had a feeling. I was sitting working today, and I was just like, I think they're going to win tonight. I'm feeling it.
It's game one. I get it. Like, there's a long series. Even going into that third period, I was like, they're up, but how many times have we seen this team blow a lead? So, like, I get it. I totally get it. But, man, was it so important for this team to get this victory tonight. And then to do it in that fashion, even though starting game 2 after one period, it's all going to be nothing. But just getting out to that good start and just having some confidence going into the rest of the series is just everything.
Yes.
Confidence from everybody, too.
But the confidence, and it's not just confidence for the team. It's confidence for us, the fans.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I made the point about how when they get skating, I don't think the Lightning can contain them. Like I said, that's not a just tonight thing. I think that's an in general thing. I think if they really get moving, and that was one of the things, like, they ended up scoring on the power play on the 5-on-3 and got going there. But at first they were struggling on the power play, the first 2 or 3 that they had. And I kept saying, you're not moving your feet. Like, the reason why the penalty kill is so effective is because you're moving your feet. Yeah. When you're out there 5-on-5, you're moving your feet. But when they get on the power play, sometimes they slow it down and they try to be methodical and they try to make pretty passes and they try to whatever. And it's just like, no, move your feet. And good things will happen. And that's what happened for them all night.
But yeah, I mean, they've just figured it out, man. I don't know. Like, this year, whatever they've implemented in their penalty kill strategy and whatever their game plan was, it's just worked to a T, especially creating offensive chances.
100%. Now, here's one thing I will say. It's all positive. It's all gravy tonight. But batten down the hatches in game 2, folks. Like, the Tampa Bay Lightning are not going to go down. Like, they're not going to take a 5-0 ass whooping like that lightly, and they're going to come out guns blazing, and they're going to need to weather an early storm right off the bat in game 2, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, it's game one. We're not getting crazy here. We're not standing here saying they're going to win this series. It's just like, what more could you've asked for out of this team in game one? Like, it's just,
and we're
it's
gonna,
as
like
good
I
as it
said
gets.
earlier, we're gonna feel good about it.
Yeah.
You know what? You and I don't like to say we're negative, but we're realistic when it comes to our Leaf talk. So I'm not going to come on here and just be like, oh, well, it was a fluke. It wasn't a fluke. They whipped the Lightning's ass for 3 periods tonight.
Yeah.
They were by far the better team. And like I said earlier, when I outlined it, all the boxes we said needed to be ticked got ticked. So, hell yeah, man. Really, really, really great way.
It was shocking. It was just borderline shocking. Like tonight, I thought the Leafs were either going to squeak out a gutsy win to kind of get the momentum going, or I thought they were going to get smashed. And just, it was the complete opposite. It was just them just, I don't know, taking advantage of every opportunity that they got. And the fact that just the game just went their way. And it was really fun to watch.
It was.
As a Leaf fan, forget the negativity, forget the criticism, forget every opinion we come on here with. At the end of the day, we're just Leaf fans, and that was just really fun to watch as a Leaf fan.
That's exactly what I said on Instagram. Follow us at Talking Buds Podcast if you're not already. So before we get out of here, we got to do our brand new betstamp line of the night. We'll take a look at tomorrow night's games, and we'll pick the line that we like the best. 2 for 2 tonight for me. Took the over in the Bruins Hurricanes. Won that one. Then I took the under. I went against
I said the over.
You said the over, and I went against you because I was like, you know what? I thought defense would be at a premium tonight.
Yeah.
Boy, was I wrong for the Tampa Bay Lightning. But I ended up picking up the under there.
Yeah, I was just picturing a Lightning blowout or a Leafs close, high-scoring win, so that just went right against me. But, man, I mean, that's the best part about betting against the team you're cheering for is when you lose.
Win-win.
It's fine.
Win-win
it's
situation.
Okay. Yeah.
So take a look at the lines tomorrow. I already know what I'm taking. I'm taking the over in game 1 of the Panthers and the Capitals. I don't think, we said this the other day, I don't think that the Capitals have the defense to stop Florida, and Florida averaged 5 goals a game this year. So I think I'm always going to take the over with the Florida Panthers.
So you're going with a over 6.5 goal total.
I think once you
factor
I think once you factor in Washington adding a goal or 2 to that, that's an easy over.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm going to just go against every single person in the world. I don't care if this is a dumb bet. This is a bet I'm not putting much money on, but I just love trolling every single fan of the NHL who just loves to bet the favorite, and I'm going with Nashville money line.
Nashville money line.
And what I see right here, Sports Interaction has the best line for that right now at plus 269.
Who's got the best line on betstamp for the over? You're the one with the phone. All my gadgets are tied up right now and recording.
Come on, exclamation mark.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. You can just find the amount of... I didn't even know that existed.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
I don't even know what that is.
That's one of the great things. That's the whole point.
But that's the whole point of the app. It's like, okay, here's come on. I've never heard of that before, but I'll click it because I can get the best odds I could possibly get on the game.
Get the best value for your money, man.
So I'm gonna go against every single person who's just all over the Avalanche. The Avalanche are the greatest team in the history of the NHL, and I'm just going for a game 1 upset with that value. It's just the NHL is just that league. If you're gonna bet an underdog, this is the league to do it.
So I said earlier, batten down the hatches for game 2. So that's my sort of thing that I'll be thinking about heading into the next game, like weather those early storms against the Tampa Bay Lightning. What are you looking for?
Man, I'm just looking for the exact same effort I saw tonight from everybody. I'm looking for the crowd to give the same effort.
Oh my God, we didn't even we got this far into the episode. Round of applause for everyone in the building at Scotiabank Arena tonight. I can't believe it took us this long to mention that. Oh my God. Well done. That needs to happen every time they play a playoff game. We're guaranteed to get at least 2 more at Scotiabank Arena now after tonight's W. So come on.
Yeah, like the same effort from the crowd, same effort from the goaltender, same effort from the D, same effort from the coaching staff, same effort from the forwards. If you can continue to do that, my key to this series now is just make the Lightning work harder to do whatever their game plan is. And the Leafs are good enough, talented enough, skilled enough good enough to beat this team as long as they just make those breakouts more challenging, force more turnovers, put pucks, high danger chances against Andre Vasilevsky. Like, if they just do that,
A lot of throwing the puck at the net tonight too, which I really
yes, it's just, man, when they just create turnovers, like, they're the most dangerous team in the NHL. Like, it's just it's mind-boggling. But when they're not moving their feet, and all of a sudden the tables are reversed and their breakouts become a lot more challenging, that's when they start kind of going a little leafy on us. So let's just make everything harder on the Lightning, and you have a glorious chance to make this series a winner for you.
And with that, we're going to wrap it up here on our Game 1 post-game show. We will be back Wednesday after Game 2. Looking forward to that. Also, as we mentioned earlier, download the betstamp app. Use promo code BUDS upon sign-up. You can line shop across all the various sports books, like this new one, Come On, that we just found out about.
I didn't even know what that was.
And now I'm going to go and place a bet with them.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow, using the promo code BUDS upon sign-up. So please go ahead and do that. All right, buddy. Good game.
Game 2, here we go.
Game 2, here we come. See you guys then.